All right, hello everyone. It is Christmas Eve, December the 24th, 2023. It's now just about 2:30 in the afternoon. I want to first and foremost say happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys are enjoying this holiday season and this weekend. I want to dive into a quick market review while I have a little bit of time on my hands. We'll start off by looking at the SPXA 200R, which is the tool that tracks the percentage of stocks trading above the 200-day moving average. And want to point out, as I like to always do, find support resistance and show you what's happening as market is closed right now. We are right at a level of resistance. And so as you can see, each time we've hit this level in the past, we've found a way to pull back. We did it here in around the beginning of January 2023. We did it here again around July of 2023. And now we're right back here again as we approach the end of the year. With price action looking like it wants to try and stay above. I mean, with the percentages looking like it wants to try to stay above this 20 per moving average. We have to wait and see if for some reason the percentages can continue to bounce off this 20-day. We can see it hold in this area and a possible break above it. We have to wait and see how that pans out. RSI is finally out of the overbought territory. So could it creep back up into the overbought territory? It could do that as well, or it could continue to go down. So we have to wait and see what happens as when markets open back up on Tuesday. But it looks like we could possibly see a break above this level because third time I would say is a charm. The possibility of breaking out of other level is there, and the possibility of breaking below it is there. We got to wait and see if the percentages hold above that 20 per moving average. All right, let's look at the indexes now. All right, let's take a look at the SPY, SPY ETF, S&P 500 ETF. And as you can see, we are, again, right at hovering around a level of support, well above a breakout level, but the 460 level, which we finally broke out above. Price action now is hovering right above is 20 per moving average. So we got to wait and see if the 20 per moving average should continue to act as a level of every level of support for price action. If for some reason it can't, then if we break it below that 20 per moving average, then right around this 460 level would be an area of a new area of support. But right now, price action is still hovering above this 20 per moving average, which is the yellow line. See, price action still hovering above it. But like it's using it as a level of support. We have to wait and see if that support level holds as we go through the trading day on Wednesday and Tuesday and the rest of next week. So that's where we're at right now, right up above that level. If we quickly look at a weekly chart. Weekly chart looks like it really wants to challenge this 479 high that we saw back in the beginning of 2022. It's like price action wants to make an attempt to break out above that level. So that's what the weekly chart shows. Still showing some strong momentum to the upside. So we had to wait and see how that pans out. All right, let's switch to the diamonds, which is the ETF for the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Here's a weekly chart here. This weekly chart is already broke out above its all-time high. And now it's just using it as a level of support. So could we see a pullback here on a weekly as possible? Or could we see a consolidation around here? That is also possible. Look at a current daily chart. Again, price action, same thing here. Is hovering just above this trend line that I drew and also hovering above that 20 per moving average. So they're both acting as level of supports right now. That is a DIA. Let's switch to triple Qs. Here's the triple Q, same thing. It is hovering right above a level of support with this trend line is also hovering right above this 20 per moving average. So again, 20 per moving average appears to be acting as a level of support. Here is a weekly chart. Again, we are above all-time highs here. Yep, we're just a smidgen above all-time highs here. So we switch back to this weekly chart. We see we're just above this level, 408. Around this 407, 408 was the all-time high, and now we're right around just above 408. Made it to 410. So the 20 moving average will act as support. Gotta wait and see. Here's a daily chart. Right here, the 20 moving average is still acting as support along with this trend line here. So a break above 410 is what you really want to see. That's the triple Qs. Now let's take a look at IWM, which is the Russell 2000. Now, the Russell 2000 is interesting because it is a ways off from its all-time highs, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like on a weekly chart. Because weekly charts were interesting. Whatever the Russell 200, what the Russell does, it could signify what we could see in the overall market. Russell, looking at this daily chart, is just above a level of resistance. It's starting to try to use this level of resistance as a support. So that $200 level, I would say, is right around a level of resistance or support rather now, because we're above that level. 20 moving average is steadily rising. Now, if we look at a weekly chart, it's showing something that could be a setup for breakout. See, here is a weekly chart of the IWM. What I'd like to point out is how we've been challenging this $200 level for quite some time. And now we're trying to break above it. So there's been multiple times we failed. We broke down here, and then we challenged it here around July, August of 2022. Then we challenged it here around the beginning of 2023, and we challenged it here around the middle of 2023. And each time we failed and went lower. So now, is this the ultimate breakout where we start to march higher and start to really march higher and take out some of these some of these previous highs up here? If we see a breakout above 201, like in a major way, like we see price action, IWM get to like 205, start to get to 205, 210. We get to 210, it could be definitely off to the races in a major way. It's starting to outperform the other indexes. So this is what I'm looking very closely at. See if we can get a major break above 200 and a follow-through day where we stay above 200 and start to march towards 205, 210, 220. We start to get out, above 210, then that would be a huge breakout for the IWM, which could send it marching towards this 244. So I'm gonna be paying very close attention to what happens with the IWM as we go through the rest of this trading year and the beginning of next year. All right, folks. Look at one more thing here, which is gold, because it too is just itching for a major breakout, folks. Here's gold. Here is the ultimate breakout level, and I was a bet man. I said it's gonna happen eventually. It's a matter of when. So we've been tagging this level, work above it in a big way here, came right back below it, and still using it as a level of resistance. So that's at $2,100 level. That $2,100 level is a strong level of resistance. What we're looking for is a break above this 2,100, and then a check back. The price action holds it, it takes off again. So that's what we're looking for. If we finally get a close above that on a daily, then we can start to see gold really take off. I mean, head towards 2,200 and then even 2,300. So look for that breakout level above 2,100 on gold and a follow-through day where it holds it and marches higher. Then we can see gold really, starting to march higher. If we finally break out above that $2,100 level, hold it. if we was to look at a quick monthly chart on gold, see, that's the ultimate breakout, folks. If we break this level, folks, I mean, we could see gold really, really take off, and who knows where resistance will be if we get above this level. But we had to start using Fibonacci retracement to see where price action could go. But as you can see, how strong this level 2100 has been. It's been tested multiple times since 2020. So the past 4 years, price action has broke out above this level here. So that's showing you that it's been range bound for about 4 years. It is gearing up, folks, in my opinion, for a major breakout. So get ready, because I think gold is definitely setting up for a major breakout. And if gold is doing this, then that means silver is right behind it. So, and I do have several positions in silver and gold right now. So I do think gold is finally going to break out of here sometime, either the end of this year or sometime in 2024. We can see this breakout above this $2,100 level and marching on to 2,200. And who knows where it could go? It can go all the way up to 2,400, folks, in 2024. We have to wait and see. But I think we are definitely possibly in store for a breakout of gold. And for the heck of it, let's take a look at one more, which is crude oil, because crude oil also has been hovering around a level of support and itching for possible breakout itself above a level of support. Let's look at a weekly chart. So here's crude. RSI, look at RSI in oversold territory, folks. And look what's happening with, this is weekly chart too. That with price action is creating what looks like a V-bottom pattern, like it wants to break out of this pattern. So came down, hit the lower level support, and starting to bounce. Now the ultimate goal is to see if the weekly chart can get above this 20% moving average, which will push it right above, say right above 77, hit towards close to 80. We get 80, and we're gonna start to see crude probably rip right up through 83 and off for the races. So that's something, another thing I'm also paying close attention to, is that it looks like we definitely have established a level of support. All right, and it looks like it wants to break out above the 20% moving average on a weekly. So look for a move above 78, and hold above 78 for the week is out. That could be a sign that crude could be off to the races. All right, folks, that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully you guys can use this information. Enjoy the rest of your holiday, folks. And please have a Merry Christmas and a safe one as well. I'll see you guys on the next video.